Have you ever dreamed of having your own fairy garden oasis, where the magic of nature meets the charm of tiny, whimsical worlds? What if I told you that you don't have to spend a fortune to make that dream come true? In fact, you can create a stunning fairy garden using just a few items that cost a couple of dollars each. Hey there, garden lovers. Welcome back to my channel. If you've been wanting to add a little enchantment to your outdoor space, but aren't sure where to start, you've clicked on the right video. Today, we're going on a magical journey where I'm going to show you 10 stunning but yet affordable dollar store finds for creating your very own fairy garden oasis. You won't believe how easy it is to transform your garden into a magical fairy wonderland without breaking the bank. And guess what? You can find all these amazing pieces at your Dollar Tree or local thrift stores. Yep, you heard that right. From miniature doors to decorative stones, this is going to be one enchanting DIY ride. Before we dive in, if you love DIY garden projects and you want more magical ideas like this, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on another fairy garden secret. You don't want to miss any of our upcoming DIYs that will turn your garden into an oasis of enchantment. Let's create some magic together. All right, let's jump right into these magical finds. Get ready to be blown away by how affordable and stunning these dollar store treasures can be for your fairy garden. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be ready to make your own magical escape right in your backyard. So, grab your garden gloves and let's get started. 1. Miniature fairy doors and windows. Miniature fairy doors and windows are a must-have in any fairy garden. These tiny treasures can bring an extra layer of charm and whimsy to your outdoor space. By placing these doors on tree trunks, flower pots, or even fences, you create the illusion that fairies are living in your garden. It adds a sense of mystery, as if your garden has a hidden world waiting to be discovered. What makes them even more special is how affordable they are. The Dollar Tree offers these miniature doors for a fraction of the price you'd pay for similar items elsewhere. You can choose from a variety of styles, some with intricate designs, others with a rustic charm. Regardless of the design, each door helps to bring your fairy tale to life. These doors don't just serve as decoration. They invite you to imagine the story behind them. Why settle for a simple garden when you can have a garden full of magic and wonder? 2. Miniature fairy garden figurines. Fairy garden figurines are the heart and soul of any fairy garden. These small, often delicate pieces can represent everything from fairies dancing to gnomes fishing to tiny animals scampering across the garden floor. They add life and personality to the space, making it feel as though little magical beings have settled into your garden. The beauty of these figurines is their variety. At the Dollar Tree, you can find an array of characters, animals, and accessories to create your own enchanted world. The key here is that these figurines are not just cute, they tell a story. Each one can evoke different emotions, from the peaceful serenity of a fairy sitting by a pond to the playful mischief of a gnome with a garden tool. They also come at an unbeatable price, allowing you to collect a diverse set without breaking the bank. When you populate your fairy garden with these figurines, you begin to build a world, one where the fairies and gnomes have their own personalities and lives. It's not just about decorating your garden. It's about creating a story that comes alive right before your eyes. 3. Decorative stones and pebbles. Stones and pebbles are a simple yet powerful way to elevate your fairy garden. They can be used to create winding paths that lead to the fairy homes, or serve as a base for placing miniature figures. Stones add texture, contrast, and an earthy feel to the garden, which is especially important in creating that natural, rustic charm that fairy gardens thrive on. Not only do decorative stones serve a functional purpose by creating structure in your garden, but they also help define spaces and create visual interest. These pebbles can be scattered throughout the garden or placed in specific areas to highlight features like fairy doors or garden figurines. The beauty of using pebbles from the Dollar Tree is that they come in a variety of colors and sizes, allowing you to customize the look of your garden easily. They might seem like a small detail, but these stones bring harmony and balance to the overall design of your fairy oasis. 4. String fairy lights. When it comes to creating a magical atmosphere in your fairy garden, you simply can't overlook the impact of fairy lights. These tiny lights add a soft, whimsical glow to your space, especially in the evening when everything else fades into darkness. Placing these lights around trees, flower pots, or along pathways can help illuminate the garden, making it feel enchanted and otherworldly. The great thing about string fairy lights from the Dollar Tree is that they are battery operated, so you don't need to worry about finding a nearby electrical outlet. You can place them anywhere in your garden without the hassle of cords or plugs. These lights give off a gentle glow that's perfect for enhancing the magical ambience of your space. Fairy lights are the perfect way to turn your garden from lovely to magical, especially when they create a warm, inviting atmosphere that feels like it's straight out of a storybook. 5. Wooden craft sticks. At first glance, wooden craft sticks might not seem like they belong in a fairy garden, but they are incredibly versatile and perfect for DIY projects. These sticks can be used to build miniature bridges, tiny fairy furniture, and even garden signs. With a little paint and glue, you can transform these plain sticks into functional and charming elements that tie your entire garden together. What makes craft sticks so special is how customizable they are. You can paint them in any color, cut them into different shapes, and use them to create anything you can imagine. For example, you could build a tiny wooden fence around a flower bed or create a quaint little bench for your fairies to sit on. Craft sticks allow you to bring your creative ideas to life in the simplest and most affordable way. Whether you're an experienced crafter or a beginner, these sticks make it easy to create personalized, one-of-a-kind pieces that reflect your unique fairy garden vision. 6. Mini flower pots. Mini flower pots are another fantastic addition to your fairy garden. These small pots can be used to plant tiny flowers, succulents, or even small herbs. You can also paint and decorate them to create miniature homes for your fairies, or use them to hold decorative items like moss or pebbles. The beauty of these mini pots lies in their versatility. They can be stacked, painted, or used in creative ways to add dimension and depth to your garden. The Dollar Tree offers mini flower pots at a very affordable price, and you can easily personalize them with a coat of paint or some decorative elements like ribbon or lace. They're also great for creating focal points within your garden, whether placed in a row to form a garden wall, or used as standalone features to highlight certain areas. Mini flower pots bring color, life, and texture to your fairy garden, creating vibrant spots of greenery and charm throughout the space. 7. Fake moss. Fake moss is a fantastic and easy way to give your fairy garden an authentic, natural look. Moss adds a lush, vibrant feel, as if your fairy garden has been untouched by time and hidden deep in the forest. The best part? It requires no maintenance. You don't need to worry about watering it, and it will stay perfectly green year-round, giving your garden a consistent, magical vibe. Moss can be used to cover the soil in your fairy garden, line the paths, or even add to the top of your mini pots. Its soft, textured appearance helps create depth and dimension in your garden, while adding a lush, fairy tale quality. You can also use fake moss in combination with other elements like stones or figurines to make your garden feel more cohesive and whimsical. Moss is a simple, low-cost addition that makes your fairy garden feel like a true enchanted forest, full of magic and wonder. 8. Bird bath. A small bird bath can be an unexpected yet stunning addition to your fairy garden. This simple water feature can become the centerpiece of your garden, adding a sense of tranquility and life to your space. Birds will naturally be drawn to it. But even if you don't have any visitors, the gentle sound of water trickling creates a soothing ambience. The beauty of a bird bath from the Dollar Tree is that it doesn't need to be fancy or large. Even a small, inexpensive bowl can be transformed into a delightful water feature for your fairies. You can decorate with stones or flowers around the rim, and place it next to a fairy house or garden bench to create an inviting scene. Adding water to your fairy garden helps create an oasis-like feel, making it a perfect place to unwind and escape from the real world. 9. Tiny lanterns. Tiny lanterns are a perfect way to bring a magical glow to your fairy garden. These little lanterns can be placed along pathways, hanging from branches, or used as tiny garden lights to illuminate the space. The soft, warm light they provide enhances the overall ambience of your fairy garden, making it feel like it's straight out of a storybook. Dollar Tree offers a variety of tiny lanterns that can be battery operated or hung with string, making them easy to place anywhere in your garden. These lanterns are great for adding that soft, flickering glow that is so important for creating a fairy-like atmosphere, especially during the evening when your garden transforms into a glowing wonderland. Lanterns evoke a sense of warmth and comfort, making your fairy garden feel like a cozy, magical retreat. 10. Decorative birds or butterflies. Adding decorative birds or butterflies to your fairy garden can bring an extra touch of life and movement. These small, colorful creatures can sit on branches, perch on fences, or fly among your fairy figurines. Birds and butterflies symbolize freedom and beauty, and they help to make your garden feel even more alive. These figurines from the Dollar Tree are often available in a variety of colors, allowing you to choose vibrant, attention-grabbing designs or more subtle, natural ones depending on your style. You can even use these decorative pieces to create dynamic scenes in your fairy garden, like a butterfly fluttering by a flower or a bird resting on a tiny fence. Decorative animals bring energy and vitality to your garden, making it feel like a living, breathing, magical world. If you enjoyed these ideas and you're ready to start building your own fairy garden, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you can stay updated with all our future garden and DIY projects. I'd love to hear from you. Comment below with your favorite dollar store find for your fairy garden. Share this video with friends or family who love gardening or DIY projects. And don't forget to give your fairy garden a personal touch. Remember, the magic is in the details. Creating a fairy garden is one of the most delightful ways to express your creativity and bring a little magic into your everyday life. So don't wait, get started today. Your fairy garden is waiting. And with these affordable finds, you can bring your vision to life and create a space where imagination and nature blend seamlessly. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, magic is real, and it's in the small things we create. See you in the next video.